afternoon to Benwu.
Good
Thanks for
afternoon,
coming on the program.
Thank you for having me.
So despite the fall in the price of wheat globally, in Nigeria, the price of flour has actually increased by 49% to about 12,700 naira, and that's from 8,500 per 50 kg bag in the last 2 years. What's responsible for this spike at this time?
Well, BC, the decline in oil prices and external reserves have really put the exchange rate under a lot of pressure, causing the naira to depreciate by about 20%. And what does this mean for people companies who are importing, and now in this case importing wheat? It simply means that now they're going to spend more to procure this commodity. And when that happens, the ripple effect is an increase in the cost of production. An increase in the cost of production would cause an increase in the wholesale price. And when we add other factors like logistics, the retail price increases even further. That's one of the major reasons, or the major reason why this has happened in Nigeria, despite the decline in the global price of wheat.
Now let's talk about Nigeria's inflation. Of course, we saw the numbers today, and food inflation rose to 14.98%. What part do you think wheat flour played in this increase, and what's your outlook for the price of flour and food inflation?
Definitely, wheat flour contributed to the increase in food inflation figures. However, the impact was not so significant because this is just one of the many commodities that make up the food basket. And when this happens, when the price of these commodities increase, or the price variations in these various commodities rather inch up, there would be an increase in food inflation. For the outlook on the price of flour, if the current pressures on the currency persist, the price of flour would definitely, or could definitely, remain high and possibly increase further. While for food inflation, the food inflation figures for March didn't reflect the impact of the lockdown, where there was a lot of panic buying, and we saw prices of various staple commodities like yam and garri really go up by over 50%. So, but definitely in April, the figures would definitely inch up a lot more.
Well, do you actually think that the price of flour will fall soon, and what prospects do you see for local production of wheat in Nigeria?
Like I said before, if the currency pressures persist, the price of flour won't go down anytime soon. And the wheat produced here in Nigeria is not used for flour. It's not the wheat that's used for flour. So there wouldn't be an immediate change, or there would the change in size of production, quantity of production of wheat produced is likely to remain unchanged.
Dumebi Iyeke, research analyst at the Financial Derivatives Company. Thanks for coming on the program.
Thank you so much for having me.